Hey guys, what's up? It's Lead here, and today I'm bringing you guys what will hopefully not be too long of a commentary about Titanfall. I know you guys have been hearing about this like a ton. It's just been talked about a lot. If you don't follow me on Twitter, there's a link at the bottom of the description. You can follow me. I talked about it a little bit. You know how I said that to me it was the best game in my opinion since The Last of Us. Um, and I mean, honestly, this game is it's really mind blowing. And when you get to play the game, um, you'll understand. But before I get too far in depth with the game, I just got a couple quick things to mention. First off, thank you for 150 subs. That's kind of like a little side note thing. Didn't want to make like a special video thanking you because it's just 150 subs. It's not like a big landmark. Pretty much the next big landmark is 500, but in my opinion at least, and 200 is a pretty big landmark. But as a side note, 150, I do appreciate it. Um, anyways, I don't know why I said landmark. Anyways, I should have said milestone. That makes more sense. But anyways, also, um, I was gonna bring this out actually yesterday, but what ended up happening is that I ended up being busy, and then on top of that, I came home and I didn't realize the beta was gonna end yesterday. So I was kind of like, oh, gosh darn it, I wanted to play more Titanfall, so I didn't get to, and I was gonna make it like a better gameplay, like not just some boring gameplay, like oh, here we go, a sniper gameplay, or here we go, just a regular old gameplay. Like I was gonna, try to go a little more in depth with the gameplay. So, but I'll do that. I'm gonna make another video, like post buying the actual game. This is kind of like just pre type hype, I guess you want to say that. I don't know what to really call it. But the last thing, as a side note, I was going to mention is that I'm pretty sure I'm going to remove my lead commentary series. What I'm going to do is, it's not like I'm taking it away totally or that. What I mean by that, to clarify, is that I'm basically going to stop calling it lead commentary, and it's just going to be commentaries in general that I make, basically. So it'll be, I mean, I guess you could consider this a commentary, but it'll be like not just, I don't know how to describe it. It'll be more helpful commentaries. It'll be more commentaries that I feel like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll see kind of what I mean in general. But it's just basically, I'm just going commentaries in general. I'm not going to have like a specific series. As of right now, I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that. Um, but anyways, back to Titanfall, what you actually want to hear. Um, I happened to run across. First off, I want to say, as I was saying, it was it is a great game. Um, if I wouldn't sit there and let it sway you on console buying. If you're trying to make like a choice still, for instance, if you're thinking about, I mean, if you're selling an Xbox One, this should be the game you should be getting if you have an Xbox One. If you have a PS4, I mean, I'm sorry, a PC, get this game. I mean, it is a great game. It's not, it's worth getting. To be honest, a big question is like, is it living up to the hype? And as of right now, what I just saw and what I just witnessed, by playing the beta for the few days I did, it was a really fun, great experience. I mean, it's like, and that's what everyone's been saying. I haven't heard honestly a one bad thing about Titanfall, in general. But the only thing that I can suggest, I mean, like the only thing that I could really think of, I mean, I'm sure there's like going to be some things, that come out and it's like, oh yeah, that's true. They could have, but one thing I thought is, when for all of you that have played the beta, you'll understand if you haven't. Um, Basically, there's two little bars at the bottom when you're controlling your Titan, um, and it allows you to slide left or slide right. And again, you'll understand what I talk about if you get the game, and you'll kind of see it. If you've watched gameplays before, you might understand it too. Um, but basically, is that I was thinking, why not have like some sort of super jump? I mean, I'm not talking like a super jump. I'm just talking, like a jump, like a decent jump that uses up both bars instead, like have it be a different button, like whatever it may be, and they may choose to do that for Titanfall 2, and I think that'd be kind of cool. Like for instance, if you pressed right trigger and left trigger together, it would make you jump up in the air, for instance. Instead of sitting there just doing the slides. I mean, the slides are fine too. Don't get me wrong. It's like, but I mean, that's pretty much the only like I guess complaint, and it's not even really a complaint. It's just more of a suggestion that I thought of. That maybe that might be something that they add in. That's something worth getting, but. Uh, Woody's gamertag, I'm not a big fan of him, but I happen to run across one of his videos. I don't mind Woody's gamertag. He's a pretty cool guy. But, anyways, I happen to run across one of his videos, and he basically, he said, as soon as I, like, played this game, as soon as I got into because they basically had, like, a little training course thing when you first started out in the beta before you actually went to the actual, like, beta. Um, it was like you fell in love with it, just like this is awesome, I mean, I'm already loving, this whole idea of double jump. I mean, just the whole idea of double jump is just it's a lot of fun, and being able to run across walls and basically, being able to, and it's just, run up. It really is. I mean, it's really something cool. In my opinion, this is the death of Halo, and I know this is kind of a far stretch. And don't get me wrong, it's not. It's not like the total death. But what I mean is I think, I mean, already without this game, Halo popularity was going way down, but I think a lot of people. I mean, I would buy Halo. I mean, buy Titanfall a million times over before I would buy Halo. As of right now, and I already was talking about that. That I probably am not. I probably had no plans on getting next Halo because it's just I don't know. It's kind of a boring series now. It's kind of wore out. Same general idea with Call of Duty. You can argue all that, but like I said, it's just I'd rather spend my money on Titanfall. Um, a new series, something cool. I mean, something better for God's sakes. This whole idea of AI, online is pretty cool actually. Having like it's I mean with the Titan, it's kind of like having a second person that you're controlling, but you're not. Like with the whole idea of follow mode and guard mode. It's a really cool thing, and I think it's something that oh, I think unfortunately there's going to be a couple copycats out there that get this general idea of like, oh, what can we do? And they'll rename basically the robot, and it'll be some sort of I don't know. You know how it goes, basically. But they'll get some sort of general idea. Who knows? Halo might try to copy off them. But I mean, it's just something really creative, and they really put a lot of thought into it. And it's honestly, like I said, it's worth getting. And again, I wouldn't let it sit there and sway a console. I mean, it's one of those things I wouldn't let it sway your decision on a console. If you're trying to decide maybe between, because you can't just. I think it's stupid to sit there and you know buy a console just off one game. That's dumb in my opinion. Sit there, if you're gonna choose a console, make it, choose it off of the games in general. Um, so, but if you're getting an Xbox, if you have an Xbox One, you have a PC, whatever, I mean, this is a game that you're gonna definitely want to get. So, but I hope you enjoy a little bit of this. And basically, if you're wondering what enjoyed my, but anyways, I'm sorry, I'm kind of being dumb here. Um, but basically, if you're asking, did this game live up to the hype? Yes, it did. I mean, it's 100% so far lived up to the hype, and I'm going to be making a video actually like pre-buying this game, it'll be a better video than this. This is kind of just a quick video on what my first initial thoughts are. And like I said, my first initial thoughts, 100% impressed. My opinion, the best game since The Last of Us. You know, that's arguable because some people would be like, oh, well, there was other games such as, you know, GTA, etc. I mean, I get all that. But, I mean, just in my opinion, that's just my opinion. You know, you're entitled to yours. Yes, GTA was a great game, etc. But this is just one of those games that everyone's gonna be playing, everyone's gonna be enjoying. So, like I said, take advantage of it. Um, Play it. Like I said, if you're, you know, if you're free, even if you're a PS4 guy, if you have a PC and you know it's good enough to play games on it, you know, a game like Titanfall, go get it for your PC, man. Even if you're not a big PC fan, just go get it. You got to play the game. So, but I wish it was on both consoles, but it's not. Um, but at least Titanfall 2, they pretty much guaranteed that Titanfall 2 will be both consoles. So, um, but I thank you guys for watching this video, and I thank you guys for bearing with me with my bad commentary skills. I'm just kind of a little tired tonight. But, anyways, uh, again, great game, and I'll be talking about it more after I buy the game here in just a couple weeks. So, thank you for tuning in, and peace.